Hey y'all, I had to come back right quick. Hold on, let me do something right quick. I had to do something. Hold on, let me do something. I had to come back. We're finna read y'all about a late night book. Even though y'all ain't gotta read it, I gotta do something with this. I have to do something with this. Hold on. Dang. Okay, it's showing now. Sometimes it don't show. Gonna be mad at it. Excuse me. Hold on, I'll do this. I wonder where it let me. Still won't do it. Still won't do it. Anyway, so y'all, so if you don't know me, you gonna get to know me a little bit. Hold on, let me go. So y'all, sometimes I like to read some books. Um, I have been told before, I'm just gonna be comfortable. Cause oh shit. I was just sitting here and I need y'all. I want y'all to I'm gonna reach out a store. I'm gonna reach to a store. So put your kids to bed. If they ain't in bed, tell them go play a damn game. I just read this book. So this book is coming from like little stories. Okay. Hold on. So let me do this right here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I. Okay, hold on. What I'm doing. My friend. Let's see. Hold on. Now this is like 50 Shades of Grey. We're gonna go back. We're gonna read 50 Shades of Grey too. So I'm in fact. Let me do this first. So I'm gonna read 50 Shades of Grey a little bit. Okay, so I gotta put this in here. It's gonna be so. It's like 50 Shades of Grey reading. So this is like a nasty book. So put your keys to bed. Okay. KKK. Hey Abo, how you doing? Okay, so this right here is from just the book of now. The kid make sure you now listen. I want to do audiobooks. This is my goal. I want to do audiobooks. So anyway, let's try this how it's gonna go. Mainly because I know my voice. Hey, how you doing? What is my skin to what I do with my skin? Okay, so I be in the sun. I use Vaseline. You know when you dark skin, Vaseline is really really good for your skin. So if you don't know, if you are really dark skin, put Vaseline in your skin. You know, as kids, when you knew you was ready for school, your shirt was buttoned all the way up to the top, your belt was on super tight, and your shirt was tucked in, and your mama came in the room and she did one of these moves. You see, if you hear the slap, that's how mama do your face. So my mama did my face like that growing up. So that's what my skin like that. So okay. Okay, so this is the book, y'all. So this is gonna be the book. So this book is called A Theater Seat. This is chapter 5 on it's called The Ride Home. Oh, y'all, it's gonna be tripped out. Okay, so I gotta read this to you. Hey, my content is about everything. We gonna cover politics. We gonna cover different range of knowledge, sexual health, the importance of community, HIV testing, sexual health, like you like knowing how to have sex, what to do, how to protect yourself. So it's a different range of different things. So come on over and hit follow and hit like. So it's a lot of different things. I am unapologetic tank, being unapologetic because I know how. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, subscribe, whichever one they allow you to do. Come on over to where the table is spread and the feast of the Lord is going on. Okay, so I'm going back to this. I have to answer questions now. I have to answer questions. So this is it says the theater seat, chapter 5, the ride home. The ride home was unbearable, not just because my cock throbbed like it had its own heartbeat, swollen and yet denied. Not just because my mind was replaying the sounds of her moaning and gagging and begging, the way her vice clammed down on me. The time of a new man pushed inside of her, not even because she still hadn't looked at me. It was because she looked better than ever, like she'd just been made. Her hair tossed, cheeks flushed, thighs still parted lazily the passenger seat. Her dress clung like a second skin, damp between her legs, pulled high enough to show the smear of someone else's calm near her inner thigh. She lit another cigarette without a word, took a long look, a slow drag, and rested one bare foot on the dash. This is, you know what? You know what? I gotta say something. I gotta stop taking folks' advice because you know who we so listen. I gotta take folks' advice because see, this is what I do. I end up getting myself. Listen, this is a book, and oh wait, I gotta finish this. I wanted to reach over. Oh, well, hey, baby. Okay, well, you 10 years old, baby. You need to go to bed, baby. If you're in the comment section chit chatting at 1:30, 1 a.m., baby, you're supposed to be on this page right now, baby. You come back in the daytime, out in the daytime hours. After 6 p.m. is grown folks' time. So you need to go on go to the park, baby. I see the comments. And it says and you said 10 years old, baby. You gotta move somewhere else. You gotta go somewhere else, baby. So go on about your business, okay? We love you. Praise the Lord. Go tell mama them we said, hey, now go play your video games. I'm not responsible for nobody else's kids. Anyway, instead I drove, and then it said, it says, your heart again. She finally said, not even glancing at me. I didn't respond. Hurts, doesn't it? She asked, exhaling a long ribbon smoke toward the cracked window. Then she smiled. You love how filthy I am, don't you? Then, hold on, that I let them use me like that. You can't stop thinking about me. At home, the lights were low. She kicked off her heels by the front door and slipped out the back. Stripped, she said over her shoulder, but don't touch it. You know what? This is a good book. So we're gonna continue on. I followed, naked, cock pointing straight ahead like a hold on. See, I'm goofy. I'm so goofy. Yes, this is the book. Yes, this is the book. Look, this is the book. I'm reading the book. Read the book. I'm trying to get it. Listen, I'm trying to get it to audio so I have to practice with y'all, so that way I won't laugh through reading certain books. So, because at this point I am laughing. Okay, this is why I can't practice with y'all online because see, I'm silly. Okay, now where I was at. Okay, let's go. Let's go to this part. I'll go to this part. Is it the Old Testament, baby? It's not the Old Testament. It's this definitely not the Old Testament. It says, "Sit by the pool." She commanded, "I'll join you." I lay back on the lounge chair, the moonlight washing over me, my cock pulsed against my belly. She came out with the only towel loosely wrapped around her hips, then let it fall. Her skin gleamed, still warm and pink from the water. Her breasts swayed gently as she walked barefoot across the patio, hips rolling and slow, deliberate and confident. She straddled me without a word, the heat of her body sinking onto mine. Then she reached for her cigarettes. This is a cigarette lady. You hear? Baby, this is a sick. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Hold on. She is a cigarette lady. She a cigarette lady. Hold on. Whoo. Whoo we okay, you said step by step. Mm-mm. Okay, so she said, hold on. She straddled me without a word, and the heat of her body sinking onto mine, then reached for her cigarettes. She pulled one out of her lips. Let it. Hold on, hold on. I gotta start. I'm trying to get. I gotta start over. I gotta start over. She poured one out with her lips, lit it with the soft click of the lighter, then tossed the lighter behind without looking. Yeah, without looking. Hold on, I gotta go find my spot. I gotta find my spot. Okay, yeah, she tossed lightly without looking. She took a long, deep drag and exhaled through her nose and stared at me. You love this, don't you? She asked, the cheer of the cigarette flaring, me naked, dripping, smoking while I ride. That's what I'm gonna say. She hovered, letting the swollen head of my press against the soaked entrance. Said, I love it. I love watching you smoke. Mm, by God, today, hallelujah. She smiled, then slowly she sank down, inch by inch, taking me all the way inside. Ooh, wee. Her lips parted as she exhaled. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Her lips parted as she exhaled smoke towards the stars. Okay, towards the stars. Hold on, let me go to another place. Let me go to another place. Oh, y'all, this is a good book. And then, okay, so basically, that was that for that part. Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta get that book. I'm about to go get that book. So, and then I went over. So I was looking at a different book too. Mm, I was looking at 50 Shades of Grey because they have like these audio books. So I'm trying to get into just reading some books now. Some people, hold on. I don't know, but some people had put in somebody had put in the comments. Are you reading the Old Testament, baby? The Old Testament is full of. Go back and read it with open eyes. If you read the Old Testament, it's a lot of begot. If you go back and research what begot means in that time frame, that means fuck. Okay, so begot, pretty much to populate the earth. So that's that. So you know your stuff. Okay, so ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with sex. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with sex. Okay, nothing is wrong with sex. As long as you're doing it in a safe way, you're doing it responsibly, you're doing it protectively, then there's nothing you're doing wrong. Okay, no matter who you're doing it with is the last at the bottom totem pole. Sometimes it could be at the bottom of the list of the worries. Who you doing it with? Because sometimes who you doing it with is very important because sometimes you don't want to procreate out of accident. However, in a safe environment, you want to make sure if you don't know that person that's at the bottom of yours, which is probably about 60% of some people, you want to say, I want to use a condom. I want to be safe. I want to take prep. I want to have doxy prep. I want to have these things that'll protect me against STDs and STIs. So be aware of it. But ain't no wrong with sex. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. So I'm gonna give y'all some inserts of this. Uh, okay, so this is another part of the book too. You want to put yes. Always, you can sell up. Oh, okay then, Lord. I don't know you, Lord. Lord. Bye. Gone somewhere, Lord. Okay, gone, Lord. Okay, Lord. We don't care. Okay, so let me see. This is from shit 50 Shades of Grey. Do you hold on? How I go? Do you want to sit? I nod and he takes my hand and leads me to the large off-white couch. As I sit, I'm stuck by the fact that I feel like a tease Dumberfield looking at a new house that belongs to the notorious Alley de Uberville. The thought makes me smile. What's so amusing? He sits down beside me, turning his face to me. He rests his head and he sits back, his elbow propped up on the top of the couch. Why do you give me tests of the Umbrellas specifically, I asked. Christian stares at me for a moment. I think he's surprised by the question. Well, I'm telling you, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go apply for audiobooks. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, Wolfie. I got up. I was just tripped out. I was looking at like over books and stuff because I've been thinking about trying to read maybe audiobooks too one day. Because one thing that I do know is that I do have, I would say, I don't say country, I would say southern. I have a very southern voice, and it's okay. So I do enjoy like reading certain things. So that was one of my things I did tonight. I want to come online and try to get my practice reading in with y'all. So I had read the nasty book a minute ago. So if you're on YouTube, you can rewind. It is very explicit, but it was called the Little Story. So it's called Little Stories. You can read these books. It's like, explicit stories, but it's kind of like 50 Shades of Grey. So what inspired me was I was if you look at my Facebook page, go down a little bit. It was a book this lady was reading, and this white guy was sitting in this truck, and he had the audiobooks on loud. And man, she was reading that book. And the way she was reading it, it sounded like the ladies from, how you ever seen that Popeyes commercial from back in the day? The woman that you see the chicken, her voice was very specific. And she was a Popeyes lady for 20 years. That's why later. I don't know where she at now, but she reminded me of the Popeyes lady voice. And she was reading the explicit ass book. And I'm telling you, it was just so I want to be able to do something like that in a way. Use my voice, I guess, in a way. Because I hear like people say, you need to read books sometimes. Well, no, my brother say you need to read books. I be like, really? You think so? He like, yeah, you need to read books because the way you be sounding. He like, she. And she turned her skin to her alabaster box as he walks down the stairs, peeking his head and wondering what is the next moment that would happen. She was sitting there on the couch waiting for him, looking like the morning dew, waiting for the man to become in more the grass or to water her yard. Our Maya Angelou, y'all. Anyway, I just want to come to it again. I'm not gonna go back and chop this up because I want to go back and see how that was. But anyway, late night stuff. While I'm on the topic of this, I've had a lot of topics out the blue today. I'm really getting my feel for this. I'm really getting my feel. It's hard, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta come talk to motherfuckers. Sometimes I don't be want to talk to a bitch. But I like talking to y'all. I don't like talking to people sometime in person. But I like talking to y'all. I had a needless to say, I had a decent day, but I did want to come do this. And again, let me redo this now since I'm here. Let me redo this. I don't know. I don't know. Should I do it like this? Okay, okay. So, where my glasses at? Hold on. I got a Pacific pair of glasses I wear. Hold on. I don't know what I did with my glasses. Did I throw my glasses? I didn't throw my glasses. I am from us. I don't know where my damn glasses at. I got these other glasses, y'all. Oh, here they go. I found them. I always ass was sitting on them. Shoot. Man, the ass was sitting down on them. Okay. So these are my YouTube glasses. So when you see these glasses, these are YouTube glasses. These will be my YouTube glasses. Now I got my real glasses, but these are my YouTube glasses. So anyway, I'm gonna redo this. But anyway, if you're just tuning in, welcome. I'm finna ready to go in a minute. I just came to kind of I was trying to practice on trying to read a book, read audio books, and it got really spicy for a moment. So I was really enjoying that fact. So we had fun with that for a few moments. So if you missed that, you can rewind, go back and listen to the nasty verses that I was reading out this book called Little Stories. But I do love reading certain books. So I was thinking about maybe doing audio books. So that's what we're talking about if you just tuning in, because I see people just coming into the room. So welcome. Yes, I do smoke. You gotta tell me I smoke. You gotta tell me what it is. I know that. I know about my health. Okay. But at the end of the day, guess what? I ain't finna sugarcoat none over here for y'all. Okay. Anyway, that was that part. So anyway, let me do this. I have to do this. This still be have to chop this up. So hopefully y'all get to see this live. But I won't gonna do this live at all. Okay. We'll stop it out. But okay, so let me fix myself. And it says pride. It says pride. I don't know why, but I feel like my camera needs to be readjusted. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so y'all get to see this live. Golly. Okay, we're gonna fix this. You know, you got, this is going. This is not Mississippi. This is not. I've been getting it all this weekend. This is Mississippi. Is this Texas? No, it's not. Texas. If you turn it, maybe. Oh, if you turn it, if you turn it, you can. It do like a little bit like Texas. Anyway, um, so this is what I came to say. This ending part. So, hello, welcome. My name is Unapologetic Tank. And I am the host of the Golden Nook. It is a new page, and I want to encourage you to come and follow. Oh shoot, restart. Damn, shit. Like a live bloopers, right? This motherfucker, you trying to advertise. You ain't trying to advertise for yourself. You go to fucking up shit. You know how it be. People like that understand. I'm doing this with y'all. I'm gonna cut this, chop this lady pay, but I'm putting on my stuff. I ain't gotta do. I can do it right here with y'all. It is what y'all here for. Okay. All right. Sometimes you should be like, oh, that's me right now. Oh, okay. So, hello. Okay, hold on. No. How we gonna do this? How we gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, so, let me see. I don't do it. This is like live interaction with y'all right now. This is so funny, but this is what I'm trying to think. Because the thing is, right, I want to build my platform around like knowledge, sexual health, politics, voting, um, unity, the whole shebang of things, but in a different context of view. I really don't want to. I'm going to cover different topics, but I don't want to cover every goddamn topic, because some of the stuff ain't meant for me. But I always know this right here. It's enough. It's enough for everybody. Ooh, I keep man, this mic. I guess I move my hand so much, but that's what I do. But it's enough for everybody to eat. So I do have to worry about if you want to do it your way, because it's enough for everybody to eat. Everybody has their own lane. So it's enough for everybody to eat. I just realized that I think I am a nighttime person when it comes to this. I need to try to get daytime, but I work in the daytime, so I'm trying to find a balance on, like, to lay my head on to do this, because at nighttime is when I actually come alive and I'm actually okay, like a vampire almost, to do this part. Okay, so anyway, I am Unapologetic Tank. Hold on, I'm gonna put these glasses back on. Here we go. All right, y'all get to see this live. Anybody get to see it live? Don't get to see it live. Your ass get to see it live. So welcome. Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? As we grow, we're gonna be unapologetics. That's gonna be our group. That's gonna be our people. We're unapologetic people, and we're gonna be unapologetics. That's who we gonna be. That's who we're gonna be. Unapologetics. Cause we're gonna tell her how we feel. We'll be unapologetic about it. Now, some stuff we do have to apologize for. But needless to say, you can be unapologetic about the way you see it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're smart enough, you caught that. So anyway, I am Unapologetic Tank, and I will be unapologetic as I know how. So I will encourage you to subscribe, follow, and like. You can also share if you would like to. So I am here to do this. This is called, the name of this page is called the Golden Nook. But I am Unapologetic Tank. And again, go and subscribe, go and follow, hit that little sign at the bottom of this, or hit the follow, or whatever you would like to do. Come and join the talk, comment, let me know what type of topics you want in. Let you follow, so I can kind of get a view in and kind of understand like the scope of things what we're going to, because this is, we're gonna move in the unit. Okay. So us to move together, we have to be together and be as one. And so let's be unapologetic about it as well too. I love politics, I love music, I love life, I love community, I love helping people, I love seeing us do better. So come on and join the page, come on and follow. This is what we're about. So I ain't get that many followers. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what? Fuck all this. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it later. Fuck all this. Shit, I do it later. I don't want to do it right now. No, fuck. I don't even want to do it no more. I would talking heads. I won't do it no more. Anyway, I didn't get discouraged this week or over the weekend. I don't get no fuck. I didn't get discouraged, but um, I wanted to be like popcorn. I want to be like popcorn, but popcorn. Roast tastes really, really good. You know why? In the meat, how you will bake chicken, and this is like how life is sometimes. The difference between that's why I tell people all the time. I tell my cousins, I tell my friends, I tell my nephews, my nieces. I would tell them the same thing. Life is life, but this is your fucking race. You can't. Everybody race is not yours. So don't get mad. Don't get mad about an age. Don't get mad about what somebody else has. You can have that or have whatever is made for you. Not specifically that, but something of the. If it's a house, if it's a car, if it's a job, if it's money, if it's relationship, whatever that is, you can have that. You can have that in your own time. And the good thing about it is that it's your race. It's not nobody else's race. It's your race. So since it's your race, you can go at your own pace and get there at your own time. Some people get there slower, but it's like a turtle and a bunny. Okay, we know the bunny might win the race, but guess what? The bunny might do this right here to get there. It's gonna get there maybe fast to go through some things, but that's that bunny's part. But you still can cross the finish line just in your own time. It might be slower, but you will get there. You know what I'm saying? So be encouraged about kind of using that part in life. This is your race, it's no one else's. This is your fight, it's no one else's. One of the best songs I think Moneybag Yo got is Me Versus Me. Okay. So don't forget that. Versus yourself. Okay. So anyway, yeah, follow the page. That's what I was saying, right? That's what I was saying. What I was saying. I'm gonna see my friend in it. Hold on. I gotta find him. He's such a good, faithful person. Every time I come on live, he come on here. I can't find him no more. I don't know where he is. But anyway, yeah. Appreciate y'all. Follow, like, subscribe. That's all I got to say. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make a read some audiobooks. I'm gonna try not to laugh. I'm gonna try not to laugh at certain stuff. But that's that. What else I got to tell y'all? Let me see. I had other stuff going on earlier. I think that's about it. Stuff I want to talk about. Do I want to discuss this? We talk about this tomorrow. I'm gonna say this for tomorrow. I'm tired tonight. I'm gonna go get later because I gotta work later on. But I got a couple of topics. I write down so much stuff. I stay right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, again, happy Pride Month. I think I'm gonna say Pride Month. Oh, let me do that. I would say I am prided out. I think because I had to work pride, so I'm prided out. I'm so full of pride. I feel like I'm gonna burst. I'm gonna burst out in Skittles, rainbows. I'm gonna pee rainbow. That's how prided out I am. I want to add black in my life for some reason. I want to add black and red. Just pour it on like this. Just pour it. Can't wait for this to be over. I'm so tired. Want my life back. Like pride came and just took shit away. But anyway, love y'all. Y'all stay unapologetic and be the unapologetic people that you are. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Y'all get some rest. May your dreams and your life will come true. All right, that was fun. All right, people. Peace out. A town down. Oh yeah. And don't forget, subscribe to the page. This is YouTube. Subscribe to the page. Follow the page. This is Facebook. Follow the page. This is Instagram. Follow what you need to follow. Okay. Why not follow being unapologetic, bitch? I mean, be unapologetic with me. Okay, so come on and join the team here. And you know what? Sometimes, and I'm gonna say this before I go, everybody that you know ain't gonna support you. And that's okay. Okay. Eventually, folk they will. When they see everybody else come along, they support you, and it's okay. That's okay. But get the people that's meant for you. Okay, get in the circle of people that's meant for you, people that's gonna follow you, subscribe to you, or subscribe to me, follow me. Same thing over here. Because this is we on the journey together. So they'll come when they need to, right? So stay encouraged. Anyway, bye. Let me do this. I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch a little bit Golden Girls. I can do this. I hear like the I gotta watch Golden Girls. Okay, I gotta go, but I love Golden Girls. Okay, I've been wanting to watch all day long. I've been watching. I would hate to watch Straw, stuff like that. If you didn't see my preview earlier, go back and watch it. Okay, okay. Thank you for being a friend. Traveling down the road and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. If you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Hallelujah. Thank you for being, thank you for being a friend. Yeah. I love Golden Girls. I just love Golden Girls. There will be my best friend Sean, Cecilia, Queen in Houston, Kiki, Candy, uh hold on, let me check my phone. Hold on. You can't call people name when I call somebody because I ain't be cussed out later on. Because I don't fuck with that many people. I said my girls, not the dudes. I said girls. I said girls. Okay. Yeah, I don't talk to nobody else. But my best friend girls. I got women that I love in my life for sure. But my best girlfriends, I love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't gotta put all names. Fuck y'all. Anyway. Bye.